Welcome to Trinity Valley Community College. At TVCC, we're more than a college, we're a community, a place where you can connect, grow, and create a future you're proud of. We provide you a variety of pathways and hands-on learning opportunities to find your path and success in the Valley. We offer you classroom settings where you aren't lost in the crowd, but stand out. Why attend TVCC? Why not? So what are you waiting for? Come find your pathway in the Valley and become a Cardinal today.
And good afternoon, coming to you from WP Rip Drum Gold Field at Kane Park. Tim and Tom with you. Doubleheader this afternoon.
Yes, sir.
And that first one was a no-doubter. 7 in the first, 14 in the second. The final score, 28-0. Trinity Valley.
Yeah, blowout.
So Cards back
Blowout,
to start
no
it
doubt.
defensively. It'll be Castillo in the circle for the Valley. First pitch in there for strike one to Taylor Harding. She's playing shortstop. Wears number 4 for the Saints. We'll get a chance to run through that Cardinal lineup here momentarily. Fagan on deck, Perez batting third for Seward. That's upstairs, ball 1. 1-1 the count.
Yeah, so the Cardinals put on a show in game one, Tim. As you just mentioned, 28-0 shutout of the Saints from Seward County out of Liberal, Kansas. And
came all the way down to Paris last night, and about a 2-hour drive over this morning. Just getting here earlier today, and then boy, just ran into a buzzsaw game.
Yeah, they did.
Cardinals now 13-0 on the year. Madeline Castillo in the circle for Trinity Valley today.
Swing and a miss.
And there for strike two. So Harding looking at 2 balls and 2 strikes. In game one, Harding got on board in the first inning, leadoff batter.
She was one of 2 base runners for Seward in that game.
Only came up one other time.
Pops that one up to the left side. It's going to be out of play.
Good effort by the crowd over there.
Yeah.
Just not quite able to pull that one in. As it's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Family day here at the Valley for softball. We got a good crowd on hand.
Yeah.
And got students out here as well for a Friday evening.
A lot's happening here at Kane Park in Athens, Texas. Try to get her to go, and she does. Chase gets a piece of it, so stays alive, does Harding. Taylor wearing number 4, bats from the left side. Seward coming in today 6-4 on the year, so now they're 6-5. Cardinals improved 13-0.
You mentioned Michaela Castillo in the circle. She's got a EPA of ERA of 1.31.
Full count, that one just missing. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter here.
She has 4 wins under her belt, 4 appearances,
Payoff
1
pitch
complete game.
coming here from the big righty, right down
popped.
the middle.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. So that's a break for Trinity Valley. That
Yes,
was
it
a
is.
close one. Harding doing a good job, hanging tough. Kayla, like you said, she's been pretty big force for the Valley, Trinity Valley Cardinals.
She's got 16 innings under her belt. This giving up 9 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned runs, 3 base on balls, and 20 strikeouts on the season.
Slop that into left field, and that's down a leadoff single, and she'll take a wide turn, and Harding heads back to first. So that's a big confidence boost there for the Seward Saints. I mean, you lose by a football score in game one, you got to get something positive going early in
Exactly,
game
yeah.
two.
Yeah, we took a break there after game number 1 and between the start of this game. I was talking to some of the folks in the stands, and the consensus was everybody felt pretty sorry for Seward. As you mentioned, a 7-hour trip from Liberal, Kansas to Athens, Texas, and then wow, as you said, get a football score put up on you.
Yeah, that's a tough day.
4
touchdowns.
4 touchdowns.
And there for strike one, so Castillo coming right back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Riley Fagan at the plate. She's playing center field in game number 2, and it's her first appearance of the afternoon. So Riley will get a chance to see what she can do. That misses upstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike. Trinity Valley had a good 30-minute break in there, maybe a little longer than that. Had a chance to really clear their minds. Not that you really want to, but you kind of have to. There is another game to be played, and I'd be less than honest if I didn't say I haven't cleared my mind from that first game.
No,
but it's all zeros up there now to start the second.
Yep. So I missed it, Tim. I missed Riley. She's from Springtown, Texas, so that makes 10 on this Seward team from the state of Texas. So my apologies to Riley in missing her there.
Well, she's getting a chance here in game 2 to show what she can do as she's on in center field here to start this one. 3 balls, 2 strikes, so another full count as Castillo is battling here. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. First out of the inning. And that will bring up Ametha Perez. We saw Perez take some big hacks that first game.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to connect per se, but definitely a dangerous player in that 3 spot for the Saints.
So defensively for the Cardinals, as you mentioned, Castillo in the circle. Behind the plate is Lala McLean. Allie Wainwright at first.
And there for strike
Alexis
1.
Ortiz at second. Kinsey Hess, shortstop. Madeline Mendoza at third base. Sydney Murphy in left field. She caught game 1 for the Cardinals.
How about
Center
that?
field, yeah.
Athleticism.
Cameron Messick in center and Taylor Bilderback in right.
Big, powerful cut there from Perez, but fouls it into the netting. I mean, that lineup defensively of what you just described, that shows some of the athleticism of this team.
Oh, it does.
I mean,
We got to see Coach Maria Wynn Ratliff move players around in game 1. And, of course, you know, when you're on a big lead like that, there's not a lot of pressure, but still at the same time you want good fielding.
Yeah. You want to keep that shutout intact?
Sure, sure.
They
keep the
did
shutout intact. Play good defense for your pitcher. And also gives as a coach, gives you the opportunity to look at a lot of names out there.
0-2 the count to Perez here. Let's see how Castillo attacks. Gets the signal from McLean. And foul that one straight back. So she's lined up with her. Got to see if they can finish her off here as she's battling. Her first time up, she struck out in game 1 and was the first out of the 4th inning. Only 2 plate appearances in the first game. Took something off of it. Grounder to third. Mendoza over to second for 1 and drug her off at first. Ortiz fired it to Wainwright. Wainwright's foot comes off the bag, but nicely done to turn that. They do get the lead runner. So 2 outs as Perez is on at first on the fielder's choice. Harding retired at second.
Just brings up Emily Lane, another Texas girl from Amarillo.
Makes me think of that big old steak out there.
Yeah, 72-ouncer.
72-ounce steak.
You know, there was a time in my life, Tim, I thought I might could do that. But that has long
that's a long
gone.
time ago for me too, man.
My wife would say, "You are crazy." She would have said that even 40 years ago. She'd have said, "You are crazy for trying that."
That'll catch inside part of the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. So Emily playing first base here in game 2. 2 down in the inning. Saints have a runner at first. Cardinals hosting. That's fouled back. So they're fouling off Castillo here in the first inning.
Castillo, young lady out of Mission, Texas. A sophomore for Coach Ratliff.
See what they elect to do. Getting that look and the signal from McLean. Here's the delivery. Try to take a little off of it. She was up for it. Emily fouls it off. Cloudy, overcast day now as the wind still enough to keep you honest. I'm glad I got the jacket. As Tom reaches for the jacket.
I'm reaching and putting mine on.
I'm going to grab it while I can. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Third. Down, down, down step. Throw as it will be Mendoza across to Wainwright. And the Cardinals have retired this side. Going to the bottom of the first. Scoreless with the Lady Cardinals. Coming to the plate. Cardinal softball here on the Cardinals Sports Network.
Let's go! The sports medicine experts from physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital are excited to support another year of Trinity Valley Community College athletics. Achieve better health, better performance, and better results. We're focused on excellence every day for patients, athletes, and Cardinals.
To the Cardinal Sports Network. We're going to the bottom of the first inning. No score in this game as Mr. Tim Howard is bringing you play-by-play in Game 2 today.
Thank you, Tom Sherem. Due up for the Cardinals. It's Alexis Ortiz, followed by Taylor Bilderback. Then down Mendoza will be in the 3 spot. We'll run through that lineup real quick here. Wainwright and cleanup. You got McLean batting in the 5 hole. It's Murphy batting 6th. Valdez 7, Hess batting 8th, and Messick the 9 spot. Castillo, the pitcher in the designated flex position. Here's a first pitch to Ortiz. Fouls that one down the first base line and foul.
So defensively for the Saints, Liberty Sharman's in the circle. Alyssa Sharrock is behind the plate. Emily Lane at first. Kate Perez at second. Ella Doxey at third, Taylor Harding at shortstop.
Got underneath that one. Should be tracked down. Oh, man, she's not able to get to it. And Ortiz is on with a single down the left field line. That was a tough spot to get to. Just kind of in the Bermuda Triangle.
It was there. Finish out that defensively for Seward in left field, Jewel Carlton, and center Riley Fagan, and rounding it out in right field is Amethyst Perez.
So here comes Bilderback, the right fielder here. Had 3 hits in game 1. I might have to go back and do some more math on that. More than that. Scored 2 of the 3 times. Officially 3 of 4 with a sacrifice to move Ortiz up in game 1. See if she's swinging away here. Kind of an almost identical situation here.
Yes, sir.
As she put down the bunt in the first inning of game 1. That's inside. So 2 balls, no strikes. Bilderback playing right field. Of course, we mentioned she ended up later in the game. Was she at short?
Yeah, she came in and finished out the game at shortstop, I believe.
A lot of abilities here with this team. Catching strike zone there. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Mendoza on deck for the Valley. She's playing third. Had a couple of putouts in that top half of the first. There's the pitch to Taylor. 2 balls and 1 strike, and the delivery. Nice bunt up the line. Grab a throw. Got her at first, but moves the runner into scoring position. That's one of those there, Tom, that looked like she might have been punting for a hit. That wasn't necessarily just the sacrifice.
Right.
Number 9.
But gets the job done.
Yep.
Mendoza.
So 1 out in the inning. Here comes Madeline Mendoza.
Madeline started the day off batting .545 for the Cardinals.
I'm going to say she improved that a little bit. 4 or
Yeah,
5.
I think so. Yeah, everybody improved their average today.
Got to be a math major to be able to do numbers on that last one. She was 4 of 5, had 1 strikeout, scored in game 1 3 times, so stranded at second in the 4th of game 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Mendoza. That's going to be upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Coming up is Wainwright. Boy, she had a shot that still hasn't come down.
Yeah.
I can't confirm that, but I think it's still traveling.
Still traveling, yep.
1-1 pitch. That'll miss. Ortiz getting a little comfortable out there at second place. She's halfway between second and third. Pretty confident in those wheels, rightfully so. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch to Mendoza. That will miss. 3-1. They'll probably be pretty careful to her. You got first base open. So probably not going to paint that corner somewhere, but nothing over the fat part of the plate, you would think. Here's the 3-1. It's in there for strike 2. So we evened up here. Full count. See how they approach here. Mendoza had actually taken a couple of steps towards first. See if she can fight through this at-bat here. Full up, bottom of the first. 1 down. Ball 4 up and away. So runners on first and second for Wainwright. The first baseman as Allie strolls up.
Batting for the Cardinals, number 33, Allie Wainwright.
Where is that extra base hit that I'm looking at of hers? She's got, what did we decide she's got?
Now she's got 4 home runs.
4 on the year. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking
no problem. No problem.
Like,
I'm
Tim,
at the
it's
point
the one
where
that has the 4.
Well, it's got to have lines under it, Tim, for me to keep it straight.
You're making me feel good over there with that one. All right, so 1-0 as that one will miss. Allie gets a long look there as they're taking time working through the signals. Wainwright out of West Monroe, Louisiana. Pops out in the power alley, going back off the top of the wall. And that caroms away from the center fielder. 1 runs home. Wainwright digging for 3. And scoring from first base is Mendoza. So 2-run RBI triple for Allie Wainwright. Man, that was just a couple of feet away from being another home run. She can hit that ball and proved it again.
Yeah, that was a nice shot there by Allie to the power alley there, as you said, between left and center field.
And that might have been that triple she was looking for the cycle.
Yeah, if she'd have had
1.
that, she'd have had the cycle in game 1.
Boy, that was
a lot of McLean.
Nicely done. So McLean will step up. She's
Coquitlam, Canada.
The catcher's role here. She came in.
I bet she's enjoying this weather.
Yeah, she's like, this is a beautiful summer day.
The summer day is exactly right, as you and I got coats on.
One-hander backhanded it. Gets the RBI in as Wainwright comes in from third, but McLean retired for out number 2.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 13, Sydney.
That'll be 4-3 in the book. And that was a tougher play than it looked like, as
it was.
Perez had to kind of handcuff her and has the backhand at the same time.
Yeah, she was trying to field that backhanded and got her little handcuff there, but she made the play, got the out. Sydney Murphy steps in.
Yeah, Murphy playing the catcher role. She ended up in a different spot out.
Yeah,
Well, she's in left field now.
Left field
catcher,
now,
yeah. In game 1. So just again, showing off.
486 coming into today with a batting average.
That one is up the middle and through. So Murphy on base with a single here. 2 outs in the first, and the Cardinals trying to add to a 3-0 lead. As you got Clarissa Valdez coming to the plate.
Number 16, Carissa Valdez.
Valdez. It's been so much fun this year.
Came in batting .409 on the day. That average went up.
See if she can clean up here. Some of you will get that reference on the way home.
Yeah.
Little Formula 409 takes strike one there. Murphy on at first. Valdez at the plate wears number 16 for Trinity Valley. They've got the white jersey and the black outline of the number. That's a little slow roller, one play, and that's to retire Valdez. And that will retire the side. But the Cardinals score 3 in their half of the first. We're headed to the top of the second. Trinity Valley leading Seward. It's 3-0 on the Cardinal Sports Network.
We gave it headlamps that shine through the darkest days. It has an engine that can take us farther than ever before. Its truck bed has the capacity to carry the weight of the world. And its color can change everything. Because when called upon, this Ram is the only truck built to serve the greater good.
And welcome back, the Cardinal Sports Network. We're bringing you Cardinal softball today from Drumgoole Field here at Kane Park in Athens, Texas. It's the Cardinals 3-0 as we go into the top of the second, leading Seward. And to bring you the play-by-play, Tim Howard.
Thank you, Tom Sherham. It'll be Sharman, Sherrick, and Perez due up this half of the inning. Kate playing second, then Alyssa stepping up. She's the catcher. And then the pitcher, number 24, Liberty Sharman. So we'll see how the Cardinals go about it defensively. Castillo in her half of the first with one strikeout, a couple of grounders, and here we are going to the second. Trinity Valley trying to improve to 14-0 on the year. It's the best start in team history. Comebacker to the pitcher, and that'll be an easy 1-3 as Castillo fires to Wainwright for one out in the inning. So Perez retired. Here comes Alyssa Sharrick, catcher, coming to the plate. I mentioned the Saints of Seward coming in from Kansas. They stopped in Paris last night, about 7 hours trip, and then came down today. Play 2 today. They'll play the Dragons tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
Making a little southern road trip into Texas. Alyssa Sherrick out of Katy, Texas.
That one will miss. 2 balls, no strikes. The lights coming on here in Athens at about 5 shy of 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon. Swings through that one. 2 balls and a strike. I like the logistical part of that. You have that travel day, get close, and then 2-hour drive back.
Right.
Stay the night and play tomorrow.
Right.
I don't know if they'll make it to Shoals Barbecue tonight.
Might
in
not.
Paris. Or Burgerland in Paris. Or any of my other faves. Anytime I see Paris or someone staying in Paris, I think of all my favorite kind of stopping spots. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chance to finish her off here at the plate as we're talking about food. Not that I'm reaching for food or nothing. You saw how the cookies
it's getting close to that time of the day, Tim.
Swing and a miss, retired on strike. So 2 away here as Sherrick goes down. You had the perfect chance. You know, Benny would have spiked it on me there with the. Yeah, I saw you in the cookie jar over there in between games, but I appreciate you, Tom. I'm just want to go on record of saying.
I got you back.
I'm taking shots at Benny, even when he ain't here to defend himself. Got it.
But we know, but you and I both know it'll be coming back to you.
Oh yes, it will.
Yeah.
Want to mention
next time we're in Cardinal Gym together.
Yeah, that'll be Wednesday
Basketball.
night.
Yes, it will.
Tyler
that
Junior
is a
College.
double-header.
Doubleheader.
Women and men's basketball against TJC.
That'll be fun.
The old-time Highway 31 rivalry.
And a loss the other night in women's basketball makes for an interesting set here with a 2-0 count. The women sitting really strong, but oh goodness, let me try to find it here. So I'm doing two things at once.
Pitches outside for called strike, excuse me.
2-1 now the count. As going back, Glenn beat Kilgore on Wednesday, 50-48.
Oh yeah.
And then Panola beat Tyler, so they were tied at 6-3.
So Lady Cardinals in the driver's seat.
Oh yeah. So it'll be fun night there. Again, programming note here: softball at Rip Drum Goldfield tomorrow, and then men and women on Wednesday night at Historic Cardinal Gym, Leon Spencer Court. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Fights that one off. That was one of those. You probably feel that.
Right, little vibration in your hands there on that one.
She's still doing that bat a little bit. Got the vibration on that. I felt that over here, Tom.
Yeah.
Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. I think I'm the reason. There it is. Oh, that just misses. Ball 4, 2-out walk.
Now batting for Seward, number 12, Jewel Carlton.
Two-out walk, and that will bring up Joel Carlton. Swings through that one. So that 2-out walk is something to keep an eye on here. Is Carlton out of Leon, Kansas. One of the few people on this team not from Texas that we've noticed. 0-1 to count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. I'm looking back at game 1 here, and you almost want to go, well, they're doing much better at the plate this time through, but really the difference is the offense.
Yeah,
because they're about the same point in the order. It's just when you send a strike 3 for out number 3, when you send your team through the lineup 3 times in 1 inning, it tends to glare things on the scorebook. But we're headed to the bottom of the second. Trinity Valley leading it 3-0 here over Seward on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Welcome to Trinity Valley Community College. At TVCC, we're more than a college, we're a community, a place where you can connect, grow, and create a future you're proud of. We provide you a variety of pathways and hands-on learning opportunities to find your path and success in the Valley. We offer you classroom settings where you aren't lost in the crowd, but stand out. Why attend TVCC? Why not? So what are you waiting for? Come find your pathway in the Valley and become a Cardinal today.
Headed to the bottom half of the second inning. Tim and Tom with you here on a Friday afternoon. Cardinal Sports Network bringing you coverage of Trinity Valley and Seward. Man, we were talking about, football and basketball, and softball. We got a rodeo coming up.
That's exactly right, yeah.
Here we'll get into that this
first weekend in April, Mr. Tim.
I'm looking forward to it. Due up here, it'll be Messick, Messick, and then back to the top of the lineup, Ortiz and Bilderback. Fouls that one out for strike number 1. Hess and then Messick.
Rodeo's pretty interesting, Tim. There'll be somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 to 30 colleges represented.
So cool.
Oh, yeah, it's nice.
And Henderson County Regional Fair Park Complex, great facility to house that.
Yes, it is.
Nicer places.
Coach Brent Bratton and rodeo coach at Trinity Valley, along with his rodeo
team,
students, will
yeah.
be producing that rodeo.
I'm looking forward to it. We'll
Yeah,
have
they
that
do a
for
gr-
you on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Exactly. They do a great job with that. Not only, but they'll be competing in it as well.
That'll miss down low. 2 balls and a strike. And the other thing that I find so interesting is you'll have Trinity Valley going up against the likes of Sam Houston and Texas A&M, and there's
Tarleton.
all
You bet.
4-year, 2-year.
Mm-hmm.
That's outside. 3 balls and a strike. So that'll be covered
Yeah,
on
that's one
Friday
thing
and Saturday.
that's interesting about rodeo is that your 2-year schools and 4-year schools compete together
And
in that, and that's not just a Texas thing. That's nationwide.
absolutely. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Hess, who's battling here. But Trinity Valley well represented at the National Rodeo in Vegas last year, and we'll talk about that at some point. Here's the payoff pitch here. Hess with a 3-2 count. Cardinals leading at 3-0. Here's the pitch. Takes ball 4. So Kinsey, the shortstop, is on at first. Leadoff runner aboard. Comes your center fielder, Cameron Messing. Of course, Cameron Batten, the lefty there, gets in the box with Hess on. You got speed on the bases here and at the plate. Nobody out in the second.
Cameron out of Lucas, Texas.
Takes that one for strike 1. Little conversation going on here for the Saints.
Yeah, might had a mix-up there on the call, so make certain we get the signals correct. And
Yeah, Sherrick decides, hey, let's take this time to talk it over. So Arenado, Sharman, and the catcher, Shark, get it all together. So here comes the 0-1 pitch to Messick. That literally was going to
glad
take
that
me
net
out.
was there.
I am so glad.
Because it was either taking your monitor out or your box or me.
I thought I
your
was going to
sound
be
box there.
long gone.
Yeah.
But we're here to tell you that the net did its job. So we didn't have to rely on our skill set, which is a good thing. No balls, 2 strikes.
So Kinsey Hess on first base.
Yeah, Hess.
No outs in the inning.
Hess can fly. We've seen her make her way around the bases in game number 1. And good luck going through all this. Hess. Oh, that's going to be a little pop-up to second. Over to make the catch to retire Messick. That'll be a F4 in the book for out number 1 as Hess hustles back to first.
Yeah.
Alexis Ortiz.
So we're back to the top of the lineup with Alexis Ortiz.
Yeah, Alexis had a very productive day so far. She scored in the first after the single and then was 1, 2, 3, 4,
Foul ball
5,
down the left
5 for
side of the
6.
infield.
So 6 for 7 on the day.
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, she had a good day so far.
That sounds like you're shooting free throws.
I picked up a little. I don't know if our president, Dr. Jason Morrison, is listening, but I picked up a little information during the break, and
Let's hear it.
the word is that Dr. Morrison will soon be issued a football helmet.
Is that right? As this
Yeah.
one's skied up, and it's going to be a tough play.
Boy, that's
there.
one of those tough ones right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, that is. I'll let you finish that thought after I catch my book up here. That was crazy. Ortiz will be on with the fielder's choice as they retire House at second. 2 outs as Taylor Bilderbeck comes on. But
Well, the story is that Dr. Morrison works out with several of our athletic programs,
he
and
does.
this morning was working out with football.
Okay.
And let's just say that the medicine ball was a little heavier than Dr. Morrison.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, so hope that he gets to feeling better.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I'm sure that we'll hear some more stories.
That's one of the things everybody loves about Dr. Morrison. He's in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
He's out there working out with teams. He's serving breakfast. He's doing all that presidential duties.
He is very involved.
But his whole family.
They're he and his wife Stephanie and their daughter Brennan, they are very involved with Trinity Valley.
For sure.
It has been a real pleasure for us at Trinity Valley to have him as our president.
Yeah, absolutely. Loving it. 3 balls and no strikes here, so threatening with 2 outs, but Seward has done a great job coming out here after just being on the short side of it. Boy, that's going to leave a mark.
Don't rub it.
Taylor, easy for us to say. I was thinking the same thing. But now Ortiz goes in at second. Bilderback hit by the pitch will be on at first.
Now batting, number 9.
Well, that one, that is definitely going to leave a mark. So here we go to the 3 spot.
I don't think it'll leave one like Dr. Morrison's.
we gotta have more details.
No, I'm going to catch it now, Tim. I can tell you.
You're leaving me hanging. I'm going to have to get going here and see if we can find out something. There is ball 1. So Mendoza, the third baseman, scored in the first. She had a super productive game 1. As you look back, she was on 1, 2, 3, 4 of 5 times.
How many times did the Cardinals bat around?
Oh, that's a great question.
And, I know that I was in frame number 8 in my book, and we were only in the 4th inning. So I know they batted around at least 3 times, 3 different times that they batted around in innings.
Look at this book over here. I need to take a picture of that because it's I'm almost out of ink. That's why I should have used lead. 3 balls, no strikes here as they're being very careful to Mendoza. And you don't have much wiggle room there because here's Wainwright on deck. You don't want to see her coming up with bases juiced. 2 outs in the inning. Here's a pitch. Ball 4. Walked her on 4 pitches.
Oh, called her back. Strike 1.
Oh. In Madeline's defense, you don't want her swinging at a bad pitch. So she probably did the right thing, but has to come back. Here's a 3-1. There's ball 4. So Madeline will draw the base on balls. They are loaded up here for Wainwright.
And who's coming to the plate?
Good old Allie.
For the Trinidad Cardinals.
Man, if I am in the circle out there right now, I'm Liberty, and I'm thinking, okay, so now I've got them loaded up. I've got them right where I want them.
Got them right where I want them, and I'm facing
boy.
Wainwright. Who parked one over the right field back in game number 1.
Yeah, she's...
An old crash from Bull Durham, as he told, what's his name? That and flew so far, it probably served a meal on it.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, definitely cashing in those frequent flyer miles with that first blast. That's in there for strike 1. Wainwright looking at the 0-1, bases loaded here. See if she can work with something. Went after one a little bit outside, pops that up in left field, over to slide and make the catch. Nice grab out there by the left fielder, and that was Jewel Carlton. So the Cardinals will strand 3. We're still 3-0 as we head to the 3rd. It's Trinity Valley over Seward on the Cardinal Sports Network.
To the clear. He punts it straight one. That was amazing. Oh my God. CCM really is having dominant control here.
Cardinal softball right here at Drumgoole Field, Kane Park. Trinity Valley leading Seward 3-0 as we go to the top of the third.
I'm telling you, man, that got me fired up just for a
You
commercial,
bet.
man.
You bet.
Turning double plays, hitting the ball, got the crowd in the game. Of course, all the entertainment, the music, the vibe. It's a great environment, and
Yes,
it's
it is.
only going to get better. It's moving to Cardinal campus
Oh,
here in a
man,
few
it
weeks
is.
with a new addition, the brand new ballpark, which will be Rip Drumgoole Field.
Yeah.
Look forward to that.
Alaya Arredondo coming up to bat as she leads off the top of the third for the Saints.
If you're the Saints, you've got to get something going here. You've held Trinity Valley down for the most part. 3-0. That's a win if you lost 28.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So you're
Yeah,
right here
yeah.
in this. Get
Yeah.
something going. You got Arredondo at the plate now, and then back to the top of the lineup. That's popped up into short left field, bobbled and dropped. Shortstop got a hand
Hess
on
got
it.
her hand on it but couldn't squeeze it in.
She kept drifting, and it was kind of one of those tough spots as you're looking. Messick's coming on, Hess is going out. Murphy actually almost caught that on the carom from
Yes, she
left
did.
field.
I was wondering if that might happen there. I saw Murphy coming in from left field.
It was that tough spot because you're trying to gauge. Okay, I got to put the brakes on. Here's another look at it. As you see her going back, got that left arm up, and oh man, they're all converging on it. The runner will be on with a hit as the designated player will now be lifted for a pinch runner. Aaliyah gets the single.
And if I'm correct, Tim, that's only the third base hit of the day for Seward. That's 2 in this game, 1 in game number 1.
Wow. Here's Harding out of Liberal, Kansas. So that will miss.
Yeah, so we're back to the top of the lineup for Seward. And
Hard-
Harding.
Harding has been on twice today in
Yeah, she
her
got
3
she
appearances.
drew a base on balls in game number 1, first appearance, and had a base hit in this game, her first appearance in first inning.
Tried to bunt that there. So 1 ball, 1 strike here in the top half of the third. Saints fighting it out here in Athens here on a cloudy Friday afternoon. Early Friday evening now. As
Yes,
that
it
one's
is.
upstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Ortiz over to cover there at second. She's playing 4 spot in the lineup defensively. Infield shaded over the left side. You got Hess and Mendoza looking for her to slap. That'll catch part of the bat. So strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good look at Castillo there in the circle. Just a overpowering right-hander. Let's see how she goes about it business here with the 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gets the call from McLean. Strike 3 called, the throw down to second. A little delayed steal there, but under the throw is the courtesy runner. So 2 outs in the inning as the 1 out in the inning as they get the strikeout. Yeah, Renato down at second. Actually, the courtesy runner. I don't have a number for you there, Tom.
I don't either. Took a big lead, though, at second base. Number 9.
Okay. Pull up that number real quick here as they. Well, she got pretty comfortable out there a little bit. That is Doxy. Ella Doxy, number 9.
Ella played in game 1 for the Saints.
Yeah, she's.
Comes on as a courtesy runner here.
And she is a
And
flex
Riley
player.
Fagan finds herself down in the count, 0-2.
So Doxy is playing third base and was put in to run as she's that flex player looking at 0-2 here. Here's the pitch to Fagan. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 outs now in the third. Fagan going down on strikes. That's her second K of the afternoon.
For the Saints, number 1.
Yeah, that's the
She struck out in the first and now here in the third.
that's the 5th strikeout for Castillo on the day.
Castillo's
She's having a good day here in the circle for the Cardinals.
It's popped up.
Shortstop Hess underneath it makes the 3rd out.
Catch. So we're retired, going to the top or the bottom of the third. Cardinals coming to the plate with a 3-run lead. Trinity Valley leading Seward here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Would you look at that?
It's beautiful.
Wow.
That's our boy.
So proud.
Get 2 breakfast sandwiches like a sausage McMuffin with egg or a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit for just $5.
Push me and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction.
For legal reasons, we can't say an Egg McMuffin is a hangover cure. But it probably wouldn't hurt to have one delivered. Just putting it out there. Order McDelivery in the app.
And welcome back. We're headed to the bottom of the third inning. Trinity Valley leading Seward 3-0. Here comes Lila McLean.
Oh, Paige Abrams is stepping in for it.
Oh, Abrams,
Got a
yeah.
bad pitch hit.
Okay, I was going to say, that doesn't look like Lila. Got a pinch hitter at the plate. Abrams is, boy, she's been more than up for the task as she has delivered again and again. Finally retired last game for the first time all year.
Right, yeah.
And that was late in the game.
Young lady out of Fort Collins, Colorado, excuse me.
That's a knuckleballer into the parking lot, missing 2 vehicles. Look at everybody looking back like that was close. That was close. Holy cow. Oh, sorry.
Tim's playing hide and seek with our monitor here.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. We're back in business now.
It's the 0-2. Good job to lay off of that one. That looked like it could have been too close to pass by, but Abrams, she got the eagle eye there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. That is out into left field for another base hit. Stop me if you've heard that a time or 13. I mean,
exactly.
She just keeps taking the opportunity she's given. So leadoff man aboard.
Bucket Murphy.
Sydney Bucket Murphy coming to the plate. Nobody out here. 1 runner on at first. You're Trinity Valley. You want to just kind of have one of those big innings here, right? Just
yeah, you do.
Put
we saw that they're very capable of doing that in game number 1. As we saw a 14-run inning.
In the 3rd inning. Or 2nd inning.
Second, I believe. Inning. Murphy takes a strike.
They came up a little short on that 14 in the second with a 0 in the second. So, but they're up 3-0, and nobody out here with a strike on Murphy at the plate.
You look there at Paige Abrams.
Yeah.
Man, Tim, that slugging percentage was a 2.833.
Yikes.
And then the day that she's had today, that's going to be a fair ball.
She touched that in fair play, I think. Segovia is Coach Segovia is like, I'm looking right at him. He's wanting to, he's gonna defer. He looks back and says, okay. They're gonna talk it over. There's some good officiating here. See if we'll take a look at it if we've got it coming into your screen here. So here's a look on the monitor. And she touches it, but she may have moved the glove out of the way there, actually. Did she touch it?
It's hard to tell on the
I thought
replay
in
there,
real
but I thought she
time-
touched it.
I think in real time I thought
They
she
ruled
did
it that she touched it, so
Okay.
Sydney Murphy's at first base.
That's all that counts as they take a look at that. Good job because he had a pretty clean look too from
Right.
second. He's seeing that glove.
Appreciate that in the umpires that they're willing to discuss it and
And not just ceremonially. I mean,
Yes.
sometimes, here's where I go out and I say, and it means absolutely nothing. Runners on at first and second after the infield
no
hit.
outs.
Nobody out. That might be trouble. Not deep enough as they will make the catch. So Valdez retired. Will be a F4 for the first out of the inning.
Tim, I've noticed something with this pitcher for Sharman, that a lot of the hits that the Cardinals are getting are popping them up.
She is doing
And they're not getting out of the infield on those pop-ups.
keeping them off balance really well.
Yeah, so
Indeed.
she's doing something with those pitches to make them get that result.
Yeah, that riser has kind of got them off balance, taking a little bit off of it. You saw there way out in front.
So Kenzie Hess at bat for the Cardinals. She was had a walk in inning number 2.
Kenzie playing shortstop. Here's the 0-1.
And then was second out of the inning in a 3-6 put out at second base. Fouls that one off to the right.
No balls, 2 strikes here as we'll see if she can battle here. The shortstop, Kenzie, at the plate here. But yeah, she has done a good job keeping the Trinity Valley Cardinals off balance. They certainly were on point in game 1. Hit after hit after hit.
Yes, sir.
And making quick work. That game was long decided before that final out coming in the 5th. 3-0 here in the 3rd. Here is the 0-2 pitch. Waits on it and delivers a base hit into right field, rounding third. And they'll throw on the break sign as Abrams is going to be at third. You got Murphy at second. And a 1-out single from Kenzie Hess. Here's your center fielder, Cameron Messick, coming to the plate.
Cameron came in today with a batting average of .680.
Wow.
25 at bats with 17 hits, 4 doubles, 7 RBIs.
That'll
so
be
let's see if she can manufacture some runs here for the Cardinals.
Ball 1 as Messick takes that one high.
Those numbers changed since game 1. We don't have updated stats at this point.
That's a little blooper
That's
into right
gonna be
field.
trouble.
It's down, bobbled, so rounding third. Coming
2 runs.
in is Murphy on the heels of Abrams. It'll be 5-0 after the base hit by Messick.
Now batting for Trinity Valley, number
So
28,
Hess
Alex
at
Ortiz.
second, Messick at first. Here comes Ortiz. She scored in the first, stranded at third. Actually was out at a fielder's choice play there. So 5-0 here in the 4th. Watches that one go by high for ball 1. Ortiz playing second base for Trinity Valley. That's down low. 2 balls and no strikes.
There's one thing about it, Tim. This Cardinal team is fun to watch.
They are. They can
No
hurt
doubt
you in a
about
variety
that.
of areas.
They
Top of the
beat-
lineup, middle of the lineup,
And we saw last
bottom of the
week,
lineup.
they can put the ball out of the park when, but then today it was small ball.
Good point.
And in that small ball, put up 28 runs.
Yeah, they had, what was that one inning where a 14-run
14
second.
run inning.
You thought the first inning was something, watch inning number 2. Let's
Yeah,
double
we'll just
that up.
double it up.
2 balls, 1 strike. Now they'll be fouled down the line for strike 2. I don't know. I thought I had figured it out, but I don't know if I was just lucky while I got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down in the inning. Cardinals threatening for more. Builder back on deck. Watches that one go low. Took something off there. That was one of those examples of really keeping the Cardinals at bay.
Yep.
There was just nothing to really work with there. So full count as it misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ortiz in the box. Here is the pitch. Hit sharply to third. Oh, she can't handle it. Everybody is safe as Hess runs in at third. Messick going up to second. And Ortiz on at first. Builderback will step up with them juiced. Bases loaded, Tom.
Yeah, this may be one of those innings, Tim. Bases loaded here, 1 out, 2 runs in.
Yeah, a chance.
See if Builderback can keep it going.
Yeah, you've already had Abrams score and Murphy earlier. Here's a chance to add to it. That one will miss inside. Fans a little frustrated here after the 28-run game 1. That felt like that one was in there. That leans out. 2-0 the count. That strike zone really gets tough to navigate when you got bases loaded and you have nowhere to put them.
Right.
You really want to get ahead early in the count. Here's the 2-0. That's pop foul. That looked like it had insurance on it. That's beginning to be more and more true. I'm parking farther away every game.
Oh, with Allie Wainwright,
nobody's safe.
My truck comes into play down the right field line.
That's right. That's right. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here is the pitch. Oh boy, she turned on that, but long and foul. I want to track that ball. That was a shot.
Yep.
That was a fun one to follow. Builderback now hanging tight. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is Mendoza. Wainwright to follow. 1 out here. Oh, for a second we almost had it back. Big pitch here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside for ball 3. Catcher tried to frame that one in there. Looking Chirac, she's like, that was close. Quick hands, quick hands. Full count, nowhere to put them. 3-2 to Taylor. Builderback in the box. Here's the pitch. That'll miss for ball 4. They will trot home Hess from third. Messick moves to third. In at second is Ortiz and Builderback on at first.
Mendoza.
Third baseman coming to the plate for Trinity Valley is Maddie Mendoza. See what Maddie can do here.
Yeah, don't breathe. Oh, we got our monitor
got the
back.
Feedback.
Yeah.
Got the feedback. We'll let you behind the curtain and let you see. Tom has his left foot in the air. His right hand is kind of perpendicular.
Yeah. Facing the northwest.
It's like back in the day sometimes when you had to go out and move the antenna.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody move.
Yeah, I can remember when I was a kid, Tim, where we lived, we had a antenna was on a piece of pipe. We kept a pipe wrench on it so we could go out there and turn it easy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
Cowboys were on a blackout in Dallas. We'd turn it to the east to get stations out of Tyler.
That's the way it was, man.
That's it.
That's the way it was. 3-0 the count here. You're in danger zone here either way you look at it because you got nowhere to put her.
Yeah, you don't have any
so
place to put her.
It, but they let her take there. So strike 1 into Mendoza. She's already been on twice this ballgame. Walked her last time up, scored in the first. Looking at a 3-1 count here. Here's the pitch. Took something off, swings through it. So full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. third baseman here, Maddie at the plate. Maddie Mendoza fights that one foul. Oh, under the bumper. Good spot. If you're going to get hit, you want to get hit underneath the bumper. 6-0 the score here. Cardinals have now put up 34 runs on the day, leading at 6-0 here in the third. 3-2 pitch. Here it comes, missing down low. So the carousel continues as Ortiz will score. Fielder back at third. Mendoza goes to second. I'm sorry, Mendoza on at first. Builder back at second, and Ortiz at third. Messick scores.
Yeah. And you got Allie Wainwright coming to the plate.
Now don't look now, but here comes the cleanup hitter.
Yeah.
That'll draw a conference. I'm trying to read lips. Not sure really what you can say in a situation like this. Isn't it? Hey, let's get an out. Let's just breathe deep, get you an out. Got a lot more softball to go beyond today. But we're still in striking distance, you know. I mean,
just one out here in the bottom of the third. Cardinals have already put 4 across the plate.
Yeah, they have. Trying to add a fourth. You've got Ortiz down at third. See if Allie can load up here. Already hit beyond the parameters earlier today.
So Allie's got 4 home runs on the season after the one game number 1. So
she's due.
Tied. Yeah, she's tied with Madeline Mendoza in home runs for the Cardinals.
Oh man, she got all of that ball in game 1.
Oh, lost.
Missing on the inside part of the plate there. So 2 balls and no strikes to Wainwright. McLean on deck. Or excuse me, Abrams on deck. She started this thing off. That's inside for 3 balls and no strikes.
So
no
place to put her.
As it starts to say, they're going to have to pitch her, but we've seen them walk 2 straight, so not necessarily guaranteed that she'll see anything to hit. It's in there for strike 1 on the outside corner. So Ortiz at third. Got Mendoza at second. Go back third. Here's a 3-1 offering. Popped it up.
Another pop up. And
nobody's.
That's gonna
infield fly. They're gonna get her. Oh boy, Cardinals.
It should have been an infield fly.
They're saying nobody really called it. Nobody. I mean, it wasn't really pronounced like infield fly, batter's out. So it will be an out.
Speak louder.
That's 3. That will be the inning as the player is tagged at home coming in. So here's a quick look at it. The situation, they just let it drop there and then gets the bounce. So the runner's committed from third. You run at your own risk on that infield fly.
Right.
But he never really said infield fly, batter's out. So I think that's the one thing that Coach Segovia is saying, hey, just make that call so we can tell our kids to go or not. Headed to the top half of the 4th. It is 7-0 Trinity Valley leading it here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
spicy crispy chicken sandwich comes in a foil bag, not just to keep all that crispy, juicy tenderness warm, but to let you see the look on your face when that spicy pepper sauce hits. Mickey D's Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Network. It is 7-0, all Trinity Valley as we go to the top of the fourth inning against Seward. And to bring you the play-by-play is the man, Mr. Tim Howard.
Well, that would mean that you're not the man, and that can't be the case because Tom Sherm is the man.
No.
We're just two guys trying to figure out what we need to do on this monitor.
Yeah, well.
We're the last two that ought to figure that part out, though.
Yeah.
It's all Trinity Valley as Cards are in the driver's seat. But, boy, that little infield fly definitely.
Yeah, that was a little confusion out there, I think, on everybody's part. But leading off here, the top of the fourth is Emily Lane, young lady out of Amarillo, as we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, as you think back to that first one in for strike one, Coach Segovia was saying during the break, hey, you got to tell us. I mean, unless it's called. I mean, we anticipate that, but at the same time, infield fly, batter's out. So that ended up bringing in the runner from third, getting tagged out because the runners become live on that, just in case you're unfamiliar with that rule. You're running at your own risk. So 0-2 the count here in the leadoff spot in the fourth inning. Emily Lane fouls that out of play. Hanging tough. No balls, 2 strikes. Perez on deck, the second baseman, then the catcher, Sherrick, due up for the Saints of Seward. That wind's keeping it nice and chill here.
Yes,
this
it is.
afternoon. The sun's totally gone.
Yeah, sun is gone. We got the lights on here at Drumgoole Field.
Foul down the first baseline, out of play. Well out of play, but didn't stop Emily Stapp from having the glove ready. She kind of made the mimic of, I'm going for that one on the edge of the dugout there. They have a good time. There's good chemistry on this team.
Yes, there is.
We talked to Coach a couple of weeks ago, and that was one thing she said is they really have a good time, good
Yeah, she
chemistry.
talked about how their practices are enjoyable and they have a lot of fun.
Yeah, they do, and it shows on the field as well as in the win and loss column. No losses.
Yeah, 13-0.
Trying to get to 14-0, and that's the best start in program history. So trying to keep that power going. 7-0 lead here in the fourth. 2 strikes to the leadoff batter, Emily Lane. Lane playing first for the Saints. Here's the pitch. Fouls that one back. Kate Perez up next. Perez is playing second. Then Sherrick due up. Sherrick is the catcher for Seward. No balls, 2 strikes. Big pitch here. See if she can retire the leadoff batter as it's Castillo in the circle.
Another foul ball.
Running through the battery of softballs here. Cardinals put up 3 in the bottom of the first and then added 4 here in the bottom of the third. We're in the fourth with an 0-2 count. Oh, now that is a nice strikeout there. That is well done.
As Emily Lane hears it from the Cardinal football players that are on hand here today.
And that was
watching.
When you say took something off of that.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, she took a something and a half off of that. Almost looked like one of those cartoon characters where they swing 3 times on it. 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss to Perez for strike 1.
Kate Perez grounded out to pitcher Castillo in her first at bat today.
So I've got, unofficially, I've got 6 strikeouts here for Castillo.
Yep.
That went up there for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Perez, second baseman here. Trying to get something going for Seward. There he is. Well, a big smile on Castillo's face. She knew she pulled the string on that one. As she looked back at her catcher, it was just like big grin. That was well played. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here is the pitch. A swing and a miss. Number 7 on the day. And the Cardinals working around the horn for out number 2. Alyssa Shark. The catcher coming up. She struck out back in the second, now up here in the 4th. I have a little adjustment.
We're going to have a pitching change.
Coach Maria Wynn Ratliff is going to the pen to make a change. We'll step away and bring you all the numbers right after this here on the Cardinals Sports Network.
Each McDonald's crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich comes with juicy pickles. Although some may prefer to remove them, we don't understand you. But we respect you. McDonald's crispy chicken sandwich. Order ahead on the app.
And welcome back in the circle for Trinity Valley. Well, there's no one in the circle exactly at this moment. Now,
there she is.
Ella Lozano will step into the box, but putting on the numbers, the finishing touch for Castillo. She will go.
Ella comes in with a 1.11 ERA.
Castillo ends the day with 7 strikeouts. And mentioned one of the 7s on her jersey. She wears number 77, put 7 Ks on the board. Ella, first pitch in there for strike 1. So Trinity Valley leading big here in the 4th.
So Ella has 6 innings under her belt this season. Giving up 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, with 9 strikeouts.
All right, let's go Lozano.
Boom.
Gets her with a swing there. So 1 and 2. Sure, a long look back at her like, throw me that pitch again. She may see it again because Lozano is coming strong. Here's the pitch. Try to go outside corner that time. Love looking in, watching on the replay there as that one's fouled out of play. But Murphy now back behind the plate. It looks like she's cupping her ear like, wait, I want to hear that again?
Yeah.
It just so the.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 7-0 lead for Trinity Valley.
Deuces Wild. Oh, 3 and 2 the count. Now they're going to make a adjustment. Full up.
We'll roll with the flow there. So 3-2 the count.
3 and 2. Here is the payoff. Take something off of that. That may be trouble. Coming on, nothing she could do there. Charging was Bilderback, but not able to get there as that will fall in between. So runner on at first, 2 outs in the inning. And here comes Liberty Sharman.
That's only the 3rd base hit on the day.
That's
2 games for Seward.
Yeah, they have kept them at bay for sure.
Young lady out of Canada here.
Liberty putting that one in for strike. Or Liberty taking that one for strike 1.
British Columbia.
Grounder Hess fields, throws across the diamond. Wainwright makes a catch, and that retires the side. So we are headed To the bottom of the fourth, all TVCC 7-0 over Seward on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Each McDonald's crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich comes with juicy pickles. Although some may prefer to remove them, we don't understand you. But we respect you. McDonald's crispy chicken sandwich. Order ahead on the app.
At Trinity Valley Community College, we provide more than just an education. We provide a place for students to connect and grow. We are the home of champions. We are TVCC.
And welcome back to the Cardinal Sports Network, Trinity Valley Community College, home of champions. And Cardinal Cheer just brought home another championship here 2 weeks ago.
Man,
congratulations to them again.
Yeah, they're proving, hey, in case the first 628 were considered a fluke, not a fluke.
Yeah.
They are so awesome.
Yeah, they are. Paige Abrams going to lead it off here for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Paige coming to the plate here in the bottom of the fourth. It's a 7-0 lead for the Valley here. They took care of, if you're just tuning in earlier today, they beat Seward 28-0 in game one. Got off to a 3-0 start in the first, added 4 in the third. Here we are in the fourth with a 7-0 advantage. Cardinals 13-0 on the season, looking to improve to a 14-0 start. Already a season best start for the history books.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
That one in there for strike one. So here's the 0-1, Paige Abrams. Lets that go out wide for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Early Friday evening here. Almost approaching the 6 o'clock hour here in the central time zone of East Texas.
So if they pull this one out, Tim, they will tie the longest winning streak at 14, which occurred last year in 25.
That's a good thing to do, because that 25 team hitting the 50 win mark as a program. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's up the middle and into center field. Abrams on with a single to start the fourth.
I don't know if anybody can get this young lady out.
I don't know.
Every time she comes to the plate, she gets on base, one way or the other.
She's a force, man.
I'm telling you.
That is definitely one you want to have in your lineup, and she makes the most of every opportunity. Here's Murphy coming up. Start the game in left, now back behind the plate. That's in there for strike one. Oh. So 0-1 the count. Abrams at first. Looked like they were going a little pitch out there for a second. Page's like, I ain't going nowhere. Not sure if that was a designed pitch out. I think it's just one that kind of got away from her.
Yep.
1 ball and 1 strike. Murphy scored back in the third. Missing outside. 2 balls and a strike. Tom's stomach is gone. Oh, that was mine. Sorry. I was anticipating them.
Just had a text from my wife. Tell me when you're headed home so I can start cooking.
It might be a while, is the unfortunate.
Might be.
They are looking at nobody out here on the fourth. 7-0 Cardinal lead. Of course, they could put on a little.
Hey, they can blow it open at any moment.
We'll see. 7-0 here, 3-1 the count. That'll be ball 4. So Murphy goes to first, and up to second goes Abrams.
Batting for the Cardinals, number 31, Kylie Grava.
So here comes number 31, Kylie Graffa. She'll come on to hit for Valdez. That was what we saw a lot of in game one, Tom, was the opportunity for Coach Ratliff to really work deep into their lineup and rotation, and she's taking advantage here in the second.
That's it, yeah.
As Graffa, you know, the young lady out of Grandview has made the most of her opportunities.
Yes, she has.
Doing well. So here is the first pitch coming to her. She'll let that fly by for ball one. Still working here in the fourth is Sharman, the pitcher. Liberty delivers there. That's trouble. That is over the center fielder's head, rounding third and scoring easily for the Cardinals will be number 40, Paige Abrams.
Yeah, they held Sydney Murphy up at third base there wisely as the throw came back into the infield.
That was a great effort there by the center fielder. Fagan had to make a quick play on that ball because she almost made the grab, which would have been incredible, but then quickly gets it back in.
Yep. So Kinsey Hess comes in to bat for the Cardinals. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth.
That is a bomb out and off the top of the wall.
About 6 inches away from a home run, Tim.
2 runs will score as Graffa comes in to score right on the heels of Murphy. And just like that, 3 runs have come across in the last 3 batters.
Yeah, Hess missed a home run there by about 6 inches. That was off the...
Yeah, big smile, rightfully so, kiddo. And look at that one again. You'll see exactly what Tom is talking about.
That hit off the white of the trim on the top of the fence there.
Can't get much closer than that.
No.
So back to action. First pitch into Messick is...
So 2 big hits there for the Cardinals as they were both driven into center field. One to right center, one to left.
Ball 1 to Messick as she takes that. Yeah, they are making the most of their opportunities. They've got the 3-4-3 on the board, looking to add more. The only inning they haven't put a run across was in the second. But looking for more here with a runner at second and nobody out. 2-0 count to Cameron Messick, the center fielder. That's a one-hopper, grab and throwing over, but moves the runner across. So Hess is 60 feet away as Messick is retired 4-3 for the first out of the inning.
So we're back to the top of the order, and Alexis Ortiz, we're going to get a courtesy runner at third.
Number 28, Alexis.
Yeah, Georgia Tardif will come on to run. Tardif will take the spot over there of Hess. And now here comes Alexis again, as I said. Ortiz, boy, she's been a terror out there today. Been a hard out to take down for Seward today, for sure. Missing there, ball 1. Ortiz ahead in the count here in the fourth. Cardinals have already put 3 across, looking for more. We've got Georgia Tardif on running for Hess at third. 2-0 count there as that one will miss. Ortiz was part of that unfortunate infield fly that really kind of had everybody scratching their head. Normally the umpires, infield fly, you know, everybody is aware. Pops that one up into short center. Long way to go. That's going to be down. And in to score is Georgia Tardif from third. And Ortiz is on with a single to center. That's one of those where you don't necessarily draw it up that way, but they were respecting her power.
Yeah,
playing
they were.
Deep.
The center fielder was playing real deep. And she still is. Went right back out there to that deep spot in center field, and rightfully so after those two hits that came her way earlier.
Yeah, and the way Ortiz has played the game today, you can't really blame her. She's been hitting the ball out there all day too. So with Bilderback coming to the plate here, she'll take that for strike one. Runner on first, only one out in the inning. Bilderback looking to add to it here. Cardinals leading at 11-0. Just a pitch. That'll miss. 1 ball and 1 strike to Bilderback. Taylor had a sacrifice in the first, was hit by a pitch in the second. Stranded at third in the third. Now up here in the fourth. Two and one the count as Bilderback looking for something to drive here. That's upstairs. 3 and 1.
It's going to run it to 3 and 1 there on Taylor.
Yeah, definite chance to sit on a pitch here, if you will.
Right.
Mendoza.
You know, and that's the way it's been most of the day for the Cardinals. They've been able to kind of pick and choose on their pitches.
Pop that one foul. Long way to go for the right fielder there. Not going to be able to get there is Perez, but great effort nonetheless for Amethyst. Amethyst Perez playing right. See her coming back into the frame there. That was a long one. Look how far they've got her shaded to pull. And
right.
So here is the 3-2 pitch coming to the right fielder for Trinity Valley, Taylor Bilderback. Cards up 11-0.
Fouls that one off again to the right side. That's out of play.
Yep, so everybody going back as you've got Ortiz on it first. Cardinals had 3 in the first. They've added 4 in the third, 4 in the fourth, and not quite done yet. Still looking to add more. Here's the 3-2 payoff pitch. Palm shot.
Hit hard,
long,
Tim.
Way out of here.
2-run shot for Taylor Bilderback.
Bilderback putting an exclamation point on the fourth inning here, as that will be a 2-run blast, and they'll line up down the first base line. High fives all around as Bilderback continues. Get it done.
I'm telling you.
There's been a few of those that have been instantaneous off the bat. We know that's out of here.
Yeah.
That was one.
That was definitely one of them right there.
Note to self, full count to Bilderback, not a great idea.
No.
She was battling every time they got back around to that. It gave her a little more confidence.
So that's her 3rd home run of the season.
Cardinals continuing to pour it on. 6 runs here in the fourth. A little brush back pitch.
Yeah.
Mendoza.
Football guys over here don't like that, but
Mendoza's smiling. And I think it's because, hey, my co-classmate, my student friends over here got my back.
Yeah.
Pops that one foul. So with a 1-1 count here, Maddie will get back in the box. She's done a great job at the plate today, but even played well at the hot spot there in the corner, hot corner.
Hot corner of third base.
Making several plays. In fact, had 2 putouts in the first inning for the Cardinals. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Maddie. That was a good spot. Missed down low, but definitely a tough pitch to handle if she's going for that. Madeline has scored in the first, stranded in the third and second. There's a bullet right at the shortstop, and a good glove over there. I don't know if she was making a play or saving her life, because that was a shot that was coming right, both of them. Both. Nicely done by Kinsey Hess, or excuse me, the shortstop for the Saints.
Taylor Harding that's short there for the
Harding.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good grab there. So 2 outs in the inning. After the line out to the shortstop, that'll miss ball 1. Allie Wainwright back up again. Boy, she's been explosive, hasn't she?
Yes, she has. You know, Tim, if you're an opposing team here, you cannot put an asterisk by any name on this lineup. That's been for a base hit.
Saw the chalk fly there. So Allie gets a done. Yeah, there's no cupcakes in this lineup, man.
No, sir. The Cardinals have batted around this inning.
They've done that a few times today. We talked about game 1. We kind of lost track at least. Or was it at least 3?
That's right.
2 out hit there from Wainwright. And as you said, batting around. Here comes Abram, who started this whole thing.
Scored on the first run of the inning for the Cardinals.
It's in there for strike 1. Page. Looking at the 0-1.
Yeah.
Popped that one foul, but should be playable. And the catch is made by the catcher there to retire the side.
Guess what, Tim?
Sherrick.
Abrams finally got retired.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was on a harmless little foul ball behind the plate.
Exactly.
So we're headed to the 5th. Cardinals leading it big, 13-0. More after this on the Cardinals Sports Network.
You know, they're not talking about just you all the time like they do rodeo athletes, you know. It's the Wright family, you know, the Wright brothers.
I don't really look at it as we're legendary, but it's kind of unreal what we do and what we get to do. You know, the things we've done and hopefully continue to do. I guess you could say it is legendary.
Look at that. 5 glorious inches of Whataburger. Fresh 100% beef stacked high with melted cheese and fresh cut veggies. But what if it's too much fresh beef? Stacked too high with too much melted cheese and too many fresh cut veggies? Well, we have a 4-inch burger like a lot of other places. We just call it a junior. Good thing there's a burger made just for you. Good thing there's Whataburger.
And welcome back to the Cardinal Sports Network. Cardinals sitting on a 13-0 lead here as we go to the top of the 5th over Seward County in Game 2, our doubleheader today. Mr. Tim, what's been most impressive to you, sir?
I think that Seward was able to retire Abram.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I agree with that, yeah.
I don't want to call her a slacker, but she went from 1,000% down to 999, 99,
yeah,
99.
Young lady out of Fort Collins, Colorado, man. She's
so much
She's been
fun.
something with that bat this season, man.
Yeah, they've been.
Finally, somebody got an out on her.
Here is a first pitch down low for ball 1 as we're on into the top half of the 5th inning here. Jewel Carlton playing left field. She made a great catch earlier in this game. Came up, slid on it, ball that just kind of drifted out past third. Had a long way to go, and she made an awesome catch. Young lady out of Leon, Kansas. Looking at a 1-1 count here. The dugout making some noise over there, having some fun. That's a slow roller to second. Throw
Alexis
over.
Ortiz makes the play. I believe that's Alexis. We may have had a change out there.
I was going to say, I might have to do a little.
I'll have to wait till I get a number.
I'm going to say we got Graffa at first, so I need to change that. And then I didn't get a number. My apologies there. Code word for zoom in on the second baseman because Tim Howard's eyes can't see it. 13-0 here in the 5th. Maybe trouble backhand, and not much they could do with it as Arredondo is on with the infield hit. Good job by Arredondo. That was in the hole. That's going to be a tough play, even if she fields it cleanly with that 60-foot base. So 1 out in the inning after Carlton was retired 4-3. Now they'll send in a runner.
At first base, number 9, Ella Dotson.
Ella on to run at first. So with one down, trying to keep this thing alive. A slap, swing, stroke. Missing there is Harding. So 0-1 the count. She's 1 for 2 in game 2. That was a swing and foul back. 0-2. Taylor got on in the first in game 1, was retired in the third. That was it. Leadoff batter batted twice. She's up 3 times here in game 2.
Yep.
Hanging in there with that one. Fagan on deck. They should get to her, barring a double play here. 1 out in the 5th. Harding the shortstop. Here's the 0-2 pitch. She's hanging in there. Something to be said about that. When you're just battling. We saw that earlier in the ball game, and eventually, I want to say it was turned around for that home run. But I can't find it in my book right now. A lot of diamonds filled in here.
Yes, there is today.
Try to get her go after that one. Lays off of it. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 13-0. If this is game 1, you're like, this is an impressive game. But when you put up 28,
yes, sir.
Game 1, it seems like, well, the offensive power just went away. Slow roller. Field, throw, a nice retire.
Lozano did a good job there coming off out of the circle and making the play on the ball.
Yeah, Ella had no time to wait on that. She waits, hesitates, and it's not going to happen. But fires it across to Graffa.
So that moves Arredondo over to second base. And if I'm not mistaken, Tim, that's the furthest that the Saints have had a batter reach all day.
In scoring position, yeah.
Yeah.
First time. 1-3.
Yeah, they had a runner on first twice in the first game, and that was it. And runner on first here once. Well, they did have a runner reach second. Arredondo was the runner that reached second back in the 3rd inning as well.
Arredondo trying to come in from home. Yeah, she did do that earlier in this game. So she's making the most of her opportunity there in the 9th spot. 1-1 pitch, fouls that one. Oh.
So Riley Fagan at the plate for the Saints.
I'm trying to get a clarification. I didn't quite hear what he said there.
I didn't either.
1 ball, 2 strikes. I thought for a second was he all set. Here we go, back to action.
Ooh.
Nice job to go up and
Sidney
get that.
Murphy made a nice catch there behind the plate for the Cardinals.
Murphy looked like a goalie right there. Like, let me just go up and get that. Trying to go up top. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Here it is, the pitch. Fouls that one into the net. Cardinals 13-0 on the year after winning game 1, trying to get to 14-0. Look like they are on their way to doing that. Could finish this thing off here in short fashion. Missing down and away.
So full count here on Riley Fagan.
Three and 2 count. Here is Ella. Miss downstairs. First and second. And I do believe this is the first time today they've had
2 base runners on at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they are trying to muster a run across here. Coming to the plate is Ametha Perez. Ella missing low again. Ametha, but she's had that Amethyst has had that compact swing all day. Hadn't really caught up to anything, but
fouls that one off down the first base line.
Perez looking at a 1-1 count. Lane due up next. Cardinals trying to close this one out here. 3 in the first, 4 in the third, 6 in the fourth, and getting close. Runner stealing, throw down, not in time.
So both runners move up.
Trying to move them both into scoring position, and they do with the double still there. You know, at some point you just got to start going, hey, we got to turn this into live action work. Cardinals going to talk it over here and say we've got to.
They want to reassure
Ella
Lozano out there, just, you know, we got your back. You just pitch.
2 outs in the inning.
2 outs here in the inning. We just need 1. So don't throw her a meatball. But
speaking of meatballs, anybody hungry for some? 2 and 1, 2 down in the fourth. So you're right, Tom. Nobody hurt. You get it out. We go and we talk about it.
You bet.
Let's keep that shutout intact here. See how they attack here. That'll be downstairs. Good job by Murphy to keep that one in front of her. 3 balls and 1 strike. Perez going to have a chance to really look for her pitch here. Base hit out into right field. The run will score rounding third, and it will be a 2 RBI single with 2 outs here in the 5th. That'll make it 13-2 on the base hit from Perez.
Now batting, for the Saints, number 15, Emily.
11-point ball game, 11-run lead. Here comes Emily Lane, the first baseman.
So the Cardinals give up the first 2 runs of the day here on the top of the 5th in game 2.
I think you'll be pretty pleased to have that one. You look back on that. Yeah, give up 2 runs in the 5th. That's a good day defensively. First pitch in there for strike 1. That'll miss up for strike 2. Cardinals definitely won that shutout, though. You can just see it on a couple of the faces there.
Yeah.
Still want to close this thing out here. You got a little more work to do. That will be backhanded. The throw over. That retires the side. TVCC gets the W. It's 13-2 the final, and they are now 14-0 to start the season.
What a start for the Cardinals here. Well, I missed it by 4 runs, Tim. I said 17-2.
I won't say what I said.
I didn't want to brag there. But
I told you after we went to that first break, I think you're closer than I am. And I'm always going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm not sure if we got Coach or not. We're going to step away for a quick break. We'll come back and we'll wrap it up on the other side right after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
I don't do this just to make a living. It's in our blood, really. I want to be the greatest that's ever done it. I'm hungry for bronc riding, I love it. And I couldn't imagine doing anything else.
To the clear. He punts it straight one. That was amazing. Oh my God! CCM really just having dominant control here.
beautiful.
Wow.
That's our boy.
Get 2 breakfast sandwiches like a sausage McMuffin with egg or a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit for just $5.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
For legal reasons, we can't say an Egg McMuffin is a hangover cure. But it probably wouldn't hurt to have one delivered. Just putting it out there. Order McDelivery in the app.
Cardinals get it done today, 13-2 the final. Tim, Tom, and Coach Maria win. Ratliff, can y'all hear me?
We can't hear you.
I don't know if y'all, maybe I'll switch.
So welcome back to the Cardinal Sports Network. I'm Tom Shearer, and we got Coach Ratliff joining in. Tim's trying to get hooked up on a headset here. We'll see if I can hear that one, Tim, so I think we will be good. So
Nothing like
congratulations,
making an
Coach, on the 2 wins.
Thank you, sir.
You bet. So what'd you take away from this?
I thought Dominique, having a week off, pitched outstanding.
Well, we named her Dominate instead of Dominique.
Dominate.
Yes.
She looked good.
Yeah, she did look good in game 1.
She took a week off, and it was much-needed rest. I thought Juice came in and had 2 quality innings. Once again, we got everybody in the game.
Yes.
And when we can do that, that's awesome. You know, Mickey threw well. It was great to get Ellis some innings.
Right.
We faced a little adversity there at the end, and I think they started to panic, and I wasn't freaking out, and I think that freaked him out. And I just get it out. It's okay. I don't like to give up runs, but if we do, it's okay. And so every day is a learning opportunity. Paige Abrams just keeps giving herself opportunities.
By our calculations and the statistics, that's the first put out of that young lady on the season.
Wow.
Yes.
It's impressive.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
So I'm looking at the scorebook here. Can you make anything out of that? I mean, look at all the diamonds. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we just kept coloring in. We had I ran out of pencil lead. This was wild, Coach.
My unofficial take is that you guys found out I like to color. Some way our word got out. Congratulations. So this is another W. 2 more. Y'all are 14-0, getting into getting ready for Region 14. What do you love about this team?
They're fun. I mean, when Juice got to hit, that was one of her first at-bats, and so they were so excited. When Beeson gets to come in and run, they really get excited for each other. And we've got a couple that are banged up. I mean, Sydney Murphy's coming off of tonsillitis and hadn't practiced, for the bulk of the week, and so.
Well, you couldn't tell that out there.
No, but just how the chemistry just continues to grow, and they get excited for their teammates, and so that's something that's really exciting for us to give them opportunities. And today's family day, and so between the Friends of the Cardinal, we got Mr. Jaime out there making us some kind of taco feast, and
man.
So we have that tonight and sophomore day tomorrow, and just get an opportunity to celebrate our sophomore class, and we're gonna have a crawfish boil, and so
You had me at crawfish.
Wow.
So and I say it every time I'm on here, just, the things about Athens that are so special are just the people.
Well,
and the fan base. And Seward brought a great crowd today.
Yeah, they did. They had a nice crowd over here.
We couldn't, it was gloomy, which is never my type of day, but the weather stayed pretty good.
Yeah.
But we had a ton of people here. And that's
had a
what's
real good
exciting,
turnout.
just to see the community come out, the parents come out, the Friends of the Cardinal. Seward brought a great group of fans with them as well. They're going to go to Paris tomorrow, so they've got some Texas kids, and so their parents get an opportunity to see them. And Coach Kimber played at Blinn, and so we were talking about she was at Blinn when I was at TJC, and so
Right.
just kind of a full circle, small world, and
Yeah.
that's what this game is, and that's what makes it special.
So what do you expect tomorrow with Western Nebraska coming in?
They went to Garden City and picked up 2 big wins on the road. They went to TJC today. They came out and punched right away. I think the scores kind of got 14-5 and 11-1, something like that. I can't remember now. My statistician, Mr. Ed, can tell you for sure. But I know that they got beat today, but they're going to come and play hard. They've got an interim head coach right now that was with him last year.
Right.
So I know her a little bit, and her significant other is from there, and his mom continues to work at Western Nebraska. So those kids are going to come hard. They're going to play hard. I mean, that's a special place for me, and so it's always fun when they can come down. And, there's a piece of my heart at every place I've been prior to here. My whole heart's here, right? But there's a piece everywhere. And
we believe it is. We believe it is.
So they're going to play hard.
Yeah.
They're going to play hard. They're going to swing it, and we just have to be us. We talk all the time. It's not really who we play. It's just who we are. And everyone asks me about scouting reports, and I said, the team I scout the most is my own, because that's the only one that I can control.
Sure.
And so, I thought we got some really good quality at bats. The wind's going to be blowing tomorrow, and that makes a good team bad and a bad team good. And so, we got to flatten our swing out a little bit and make sure that we don't let that dictate what we do.
That was something that I noticed not necessarily that it was in the swing, but in game number 2 here, that pitcher had the ball going up a lot more. Is that something in her pitching?
Yeah, so the first pitcher of the first game was a drop ball kid.
Yes.
And so we had a plan of how we wanted to attack that. So then in game 2, when we saw the more up pitch, we then have a plan to attack that too. And so, we just there's different ways and different approaches that we have, and I thought that the young ladies did a great job, with both of them. And, we just came up with some big hits from different kids, and that's what makes it fun. Maddie Mendoza, I think, walked every at-bat in the second game, and, trying to get them to understand, like, that's awesome. I know you want to hit, but that's awesome.
We were talking in game number 1, put up 28 runs. And
41 runs on the day.
Oh, yeah. But
41 runs in 2 games. Not bad.
But I don't know how many singles
in
game 1.
A lot.
So you produced a lot of runs on the small ball.
We bunted a few times.
Yeah,
early, not knowing anything about Seward, we wanted to make sure we could try to find a way to score runs early. And that's kind of the MO of our program. We want to score early and often. So, we'll do some things differently early than we will mid-game, and we'll do some things differently late than we will mid-game.
Nice.
The first and 6 innings, I tell you, there's so many games that are won and lost in the first and 6 innings. And so those are 2 innings that we really want to dominate. Those are big innings for us that, you hear. I'm a huge basketball fan. I don't even know anything about basketball. It's about going out and winning the third quarter, right? In the men's game, it's the first 10 minutes.
Yes,
if you can win that first 10 minutes coming out of halftime, you got a really good chance. And so those are 2 innings that we really, try to put ourselves in great situations to score runs, because I have seen so many games won and lost by the outcome of those 2 innings.
Right.
So,
Coach, congratulations.
Well, congratulations.
What's tonight look like for you? I mean, you guys retool, and then you're back at it again tomorrow.
We're going to eat some tacos. We're going to love on our family a little bit. We got to get some field work done. We'll get back over to the field house and get some uniforms exchanged out, talk about the plan for tomorrow, get them up. They'll hit some BP in the morning, go have some lunch, play 2 more, honor those sophomores tomorrow afternoon, eat some crawfish and shrimp and sausage and whatever else might be in there.
Some potatoes.
And some potatoes and corn.
And some corn,
I think they said some mushrooms maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I hear you.
And then, when all that's over, we'll clean stuff up and we'll get back to the field house and we'll kind of talk about the weekend. And then Sunday, we've got study hall, and then we go on the road Monday to face Grayson.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty, the next 36, 72, 48, 72, whatever that math is, hours. It's big for us. But, home cooked food and getting to see your families, and,
that's a win.
Whether it's your families here in town or whether it's your families from home, just excited for our kids. And any time that we can score more runs than the other team, it's a good day.
How do your Canadian girls, being that far from home?
Lila's family was here last week. George's family's coming down in March, and Kenzie's family has been here a few times already.
All right, that's good.
But
that's
man,
cool.
they've got all of our friends of the Cardinals are amazing.
Yeah.
But those 3 have 3 special ones.
Well, that's good.
And so that's really awesome for them.
I can't imagine. I mean, it's been a while since I was that age, but being that far from home at that age, that's got to, Friends of the Cardinals is a great deal that we've got here. And
Special program.
And glad that our student athletes have that.
You know, just for all of our students. It's important,
exactly.
Just to give everybody an opportunity to have somebody here to care about them. And I don't think people understand just how important that program is. And, man, we're probably, in my opinion, we're blessed with the best ones. The rest of the sports might argue with me, but
talking about special. I don't know if you remember this or not, but back in the fall, soccer game was over. I came walking by, and you were sitting on the steps there with a young lady. And it was pretty obvious to me that the young lady was upset about something. I don't know. You spoke to me, and I thought, Coach Ratliff is being more than a coach right there. And I've heard that, not anything about that particular one, but just you are more than a coach to these young people.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
That's a difference. That's a difference maker right there.
Well, again, congratulations on the 2 wins today. Look forward to seeing what we do against, or you guys do against Western Nebraska tomorrow.
What we do. We're all one big happy family.
One big fam.
We can't function here without you guys, right?
Oh yeah, you could.
So
but we appreciate.
We're glad we're going to be in on this.
Come get some food.
Okay,
let's do that.
Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you for
being
with us.
Here. Thank you, friends of the Cardinals. Thank you, parents. Thank you, community. Go Cards.
Go Cards.
Coach Maria Wynn Ratliff, thank you for joining us here on the set. They get game 1, 28-0 the final. Getting game 2, 13 to the final. Tom, let's wrap this one. Put a bow on it.
Put a bow on it. Well. Cardinal softball.
That's all you got to say.
Cardinal softball.
That's
all
back
you got
tomorrow.
to say.
It's going to be
back
another
here
great
tomorrow.
one.
It's going to be a good one.
Looking forward to it. For Tom and the entire Cardinal Sports Network, I'm Tim. Thank you for joining us. Good night, everybody. It's Trinity Valley Cardinal softball victorious again from Kane Park, Rip Drum Go Field on the Cardinal Sports Network.